Today, we're going to have a festival. And what's the festival? We are going to celebrate our faults. Exactly, yes. If we don't celebrate them, they'll just depress us. Humility does not mean depression. Humility means celebration. Let's give the example. I'm learning an instrument, and I'm just teaching myself. And if you teach yourself, you might start doing some things wrong, or there's certain things you don't know that could improve your technique. So finally you decide, okay, I'm going to go to a teacher. And the teacher shows you, no, the reason this is hard for you to do is because you're doing it wrong. Do it this way, and then you do it that way. And you think, oh, that's so much better. That's so much easier. And also here's another technique which will enable you to play a little differently because you were quite limited in what you're doing. Oh, I didn't realize that. And so one by one, you're realizing the mistakes. And with each mistake, you're becoming inspired. Oh, that's making it so much easier. Oh, I can play so much better. It's exactly what happens when you take a course, when you're learning a skill, even a self-development course. You're learning what's wrong. You learn how to correct it. Oh, I didn't know I was doing that wrong. Now I can do it this way. Oh, this is so much better. I'm learning how to paint. I'm learning how to edit videos, make videos, learning how to perform in drama as an athlete. This is what goes on. We learn how to be better. We learn what we're doing wrong. And when that happens, we become pretty excited. Oh, this is really good. I'm learning a lot. When we realize we have a fault, we don't always respond that way. Fantastic. I just realized that what was wrong with me. Today is the best day of my life. I finally figured out what's wrong with me. Now I can work on it, improve it, and make my life so much better, make my Krishna consciousness so much better. We don't think that way. Why don't we think that way? Because we relate that fault to who we are as people. That means if I have this fault and it doesn't inspire me to go forward, to realize, oh, I have this fault, I can improve myself. If it doesn't inspire me, then we're identifying, well, that fault is who I am, or the false ego is getting in the way. And it's like, oh, people see me like that. I don't want people to know I'm like that. And so we start to become depressed. Now look at our Shastra. We have examples of incredibly humble devotees because humility is a symptom of love of Krishna. So obviously, those humble devotees are not depressed with their humility. I'm so fallen, I'm so low, I'm so bad. It might seem that way. Krishnadas Kaviraj is saying, I'm lower than a worm and stool. And you're thinking, anyone who thinks they're lower than a worm and stool must be really depressed or must have some kind of, bad childhood upbringing or something. It's completely not like that. That humility actually makes them feel closer to Krishna. It makes them feel more dependent. Krishna, I'm so dependent on you because I'm so fallen. It inspires them to come closer to Krishna. It inspires them to try harder because they realize how far away they are from Krishna. When we realize how far away we are from Krishna, if we take it in the wrong way, then humility kind of becomes a synonym for depression. Oh, trying to be humble, that's no fun, and people will know what's wrong with me, and if I'm vulnerable, everybody's going to think I'm not a good devotee, and who cares? What's important is you understand what you need to work on. So if you realize your fault, all I can say is congratulations, your ego has been deflated enough for you to see what you need to work on. And if you realize that you are fortunate because now you can work on it and don't worry about what other people think because they're all worried about what you're thinking about them. That's a joke, but it's true. So I think you understand what we're talking about. Humility should be inspiring. Humility should push you forward. Finding your fault is exciting. You should be enlivened by it so you can get to work on it. Now you know what to work on. Now you know how to improve. Hare Krishna.